former Bush speechwriter for the Bush administration, is a guy named Michael Gerson. And he wrote an op-ed in the Washington Post saying, "What are we doing?" I mean, it sounds so similar to what I've said on air that I'm like, wow. Okay. At least some Republicans haven't figured it out. Gerson says, look, Tea Party is toxic for the Republican Party. It's going to destroy the party. Here's 3 reasons why. They're against Social Security and Medicare. He's like, you know what party's going to retain a majority by being against Social Security and Medicare? No party. He's like, it's a mental position. Look, we got beat up for being against Social Security from the very beginning. We barely recovered that. It took us like 50 years to get over that. And now you're going to give it away again by saying the Republicans are against Social Security and Medicare. How much do you want our party to lose? He said, second of all, these guys are totally against immigration. And if you're against immigration, one, you don't understand what this country is made of. And second of all, even if you don't care about that, he's like, look at these numbers. Minorities now comprise 2/5 of children under 18. So they're saying, if you say, hey, we're against minorities, that's 40% of the next generation. How are you going to win an election without getting almost any of the votes of 40% of the population? He's like, he called it political asphyxiation. It's like, we're strangling ourselves. We're leaving ourselves no way to win. And this is what I talked to Jonathan Alter about on the Ed Schultz show yesterday. Demographically, tick-tock, they're running out of time, man. Alter made a great point. McCain won as much of the white vote as Reagan did. Remember, Reagan had landslides. McCain lost significantly. They're holding on to the same percentage at this point and slipping, and not in these elections, but it hasn't in 06 and 08, and I guarantee you it will in 12, 14, et cetera. They're holding on to a shrinking portion of the pie, and they can't win elections that way. Oh, well, look, if you don't like the Republican Party, you should tell me to shut up. Okay, say, all right, yeah, how about it, Hoss? Oh, Tea Party's a great idea. Yeah, immigrants, yeah, definitely. Keep it up. Go see how that goes. Because they're this close to the edge of the cliff. You just need to get, you push them off. It's not going to happen in 2010, but it is going to happen in 2012 and definitely in 2014. And then finally, his third point is, he's like, why do you guys keep bringing up guns? He's like, nobody's challenging the Second Amendment. Nobody. But this is Bush's speechwriter. He's like, now, when you bring up guns, you know what you're saying? This whole talk of lock and load and armed revolution and Second Amendment rights to, rebel against the government. He's like, are you guys mental? At some point, people are going to say, no, these guys are crazy. We're not going to vote for these lunatics who are talking about armed revolution. And here's another thing I never thought I'd say. Michael Gerson, top Bush speechwriter, totally right. Driving themselves off a cliff. And what's hilarious and probably will hurt them tremendously and is that they probably will win in 2010, which I'm going to explain the numbers in a second. And when they win a little bit in 2010, they're going to be like, oh, we knew it. Go further to the right. More armed revolution, less Social Security. They're Thelma and Louise, man. So it's going to be interesting seeing them jump off that Grand Canyon after 2010, especially if they win the House, a majority of the House, and all of a sudden John Boehner, Mr. Golf, Mr. Orange Tan, is Speaker of the House, and then you see what the Republican Party has in store for you, which is not a goddamn thing. What are they going to do? Okay, they're only going to kill themselves more, if you ask me, by if they win in 2010.